Okay, so this is my proposal video. Um, I'm also going to talk about some of the other like oral histories that I've been listening to. Particularly on StoryCorps, I found some that were pretty interesting. They had like a really wide variety of topics. Like I like things that are different. Like if I'm reading through a list of descriptions, which I was just doing, and like I see some it's like, this couple talks about how they got married, or I see something like this woman talks about how their brother died of AIDS, I'm going to click on the one that says the woman's brother died of AIDS. That's just the kind of person I am. I don't know, that interests me more. Not that, the marriage thing wouldn't be touching, probably is. But to me, like, I don't know, I like the stories that float around like the edges of society, not mainstream, I guess. Um, so yeah, I listened to that. I was listening to um, a, a daughter interview her mom that was a lesbian. That was kind of cool. Um, Two guys that like were in a mental institution when they were kids and like reunited after 40 years. That was interesting. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty fun. So my proposal for my topic, I actually have two that I'm gonna talk about. I've pretty much narrowed it down to one, but I'm gonna talk about two and then, you know, maybe get some input from that. So the first one is about pediatric cancer. My little cousin Alexa passed away from pediatric cancer last August, and her family is from Ohio. So as far as like interviewing and stuff, that would be more difficult. I can interview my parents and my brother who were there with her and who were very, close throughout the whole process. They were pretty much there. So I would have people to interview, and I could maybe interview them through Skype. I don't know if that's recordable. But and there's also a lot of footage of them from that time because the local news channel gave them cameras to record her story. So that would be something, and the focus would kind of be on like the lack of funding for pediatric cancer, which I was unaware of until Alexa's battle. So that is one idea that I had. And the other idea I had would be about drug addiction, and either within I haven't exactly narrowed it down. This is more what I'm leaning towards. Um, Drug addiction, either like the prevalence of it that people are really unaware of, prevalence of it in young people, and just kind of people telling their stories. I know a lot of people that have dealt with this, and their stories are really interesting. And I think I could get, it's a touchy subject for people to want to talk about because some people don't want to, talk about things like that. But I think I have some friends that would be willing to share their stories, and even friends that have grown up in families where parents were addicted to drugs, things like that, and maybe that played a role in their own life, and just really I feel like it's almost an epidemic in society today that we kind of look past, and that is more people need to be aware of. So those are my ideas, and now I gotta pick one. But so far the only person that I've really bounced it off of was my fiance, and he kind of liked the drug addiction. Uh, he thought that would be make for an interesting oral history, and I do too, because I kind of feel like it's a touchy subject. Not a lot of people might be willing to dive down that road, but I am. So we'll see. All right, that's it.